Hey YouTube. Alright, I'm here to make a video of last night and my results from Grubhub and Uber Eats. So last night, well yesterday rather, hey, they boarded up Justin's. Dang, I figured that place wasn't gonna last too long. Anyway, just because you have a famous name and you say I want to open up a restaurant, that don't mean it'll always be successful. It's that Justin's, which was Sean Diddy Combs' restaurant, is all boarded up. And then there's the other one next to that. There used to be Frank Ski restaurant and bar. That's closed too. Sometimes, just because you may appear to be famous or you think you're popular, and that don't mean every business venture you need to get into you think you're gonna be successful and make money out of. So here it is, two restaurants right next to each other just closed down, boarded up, and went out of business. Now I don't know how long Sean Combs restaurant Justin's was around, but I know I used to live in the Darlington and Buckhead. I remember when they first opened, and so no, I don't think it's been open for 10 years. I doubt it. Only thing I remember, I've been in there one time and I was not impressed. I heard the food was not that great. He focused on soul food, but just because you got some black folks in the kitchen, that don't mean everybody know how to burn. And besides, it was a little bit too overpriced. But a lot of people just went to Sean Combs' restaurant, Justin's rather, more for the ambiance and just thinking they in front of so-called fake stars. But it was only good for Monday nights anyway, as I recalled. Happy hour Monday nights, and that was it. Frank Ski's, that business, they ain't even stayed that long, but who knows? I don't know. Who cares? But anyway, that's not what my video's about. So anyways, my end result was I made $97, which included the $5 tip that I got, and 37 cents with Grubhub. And then of course Uber Eats, I made $21. I got a $2 tip, $21.07, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. Now, Grubhub, I started out initially in North Drew Hills area, La Vista.
In half a mile, turn right.
Then got food delivered into like the Buckhead area. Then from there went to Smyrna and Vinings. So when my 5 o'clock shift began, I went back to the Buckhead area. Didn't go to the gym as I said I was going to do. Because next thing you know, I looked up, it's 4 o'clock. And so I said, okay, well, I might as well just wait and start my 5 o'clock break. But then it was raining, and I was in the North Drew Hills area, and I pretty much stayed there that whole entire night. So that was a good thing. Okay, I hear ambulance, but I don't see them.
In 0.1 miles, turn right.
So anyway, so that was a good thing. It was raining, cold, I just think that it was
turn right.
I think that was pretty good, because that 5 o'clock traffic, when you first start and you at that 5 o'clock time frame, it may take you almost 30-40 minutes just to get to the restaurant and to the customer. But I end up getting 12 deliveries. How much did I do? I think it was 12. Yeah, it was 12. 12 deliveries with Grubhub and pretty much, you know, the tips were good. I did have one good tip. A couple of people gave me really good tips. $12 and $11 or something like that. So I made more than a guarantee, that's for sure. So that was a good thing. Now, a lot of people also wanted to swap shifts. You know, somebody wanted to swap a shift with me from 5 to 8, and they wanted me to swap with them. But of course, it was already my time to begin, so there was no way I could have swapped. And I think when I did try to swap, somebody already took it, but they already wanted to swap. So I don't know. I think now that people are doing a lot of swapping, I think they've not to realize they've been canceling their shifts a lot, and they've been canceling so much that if your attendance is bad and you sign up for shifts and you start dropping shifts and start swapping and not committing to a shift you sign up for, they're gonna start dropping people. You know, that's what's gonna end up happening. They're gonna start dropping. But they're not looking for any more drivers in Atlanta anymore. Somebody texted me wanting to sign up with Grubhub, and they wanted to know, they didn't see Atlanta on the list. So I said, well, try back the next day and see what happens. But then when I went this morning to check online, Atlanta was not there anymore. So, oh well. I guess now you have to wait and see if people drop off. But I think a lot of people now, they're realizing that Uber Eats is not panning out as well. Now, let me tell you what Uber Eats. So last night, I turned on the app, and I went to a Chinese restaurant that opened real late. And I literally did all of my 5 deliveries from that one restaurant. And I ain't had to travel far either. I went back and forth from this place to basically around Emory and Briarcliff area. So I said, you know what? If I want to do that, then the Asian guy who worked there, he said he wished he could do Uber Eats, but he had a DUI. Because he said that, he told me, you know, the Chinese restaurants in terms of the best times to do it. Now, it ain't no typical like any other restaurant, but basically he told me he know all the late night restaurants that close. He said that's the best time to do deliveries for Uber Eats. You know, just go there and when everybody else closes, and you just keep going back and forth. So that was a good thing to know. So then at the same time, it's not that many people on the street anymore. But it was pretty good, you know, considering all the rain and the traffic for the last 2 days. So that was pretty good or so. Now, I don't know what this winter is going to bring us. I don't know if it's going to be a wet winter or a cold, icy winter. I don't know. But you know what? I have to start planning what I'm going to do. Especially when it comes to when the weather starts. Now, I ain't talking about no rain either. I'm talking about when it actually snows. Or if it snows, I doubt it. But anyways, let me go ahead and find this place that I'm going to. It says it's supposed to be 22 minutes away. And then I got to go to wherever after that. And then by the time I finish this delivery, I would have done 2 deliveries in 2 hours. Because I only have a 2-hour block for lunch. And then I take a break. So I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, and by the way, I did get chosen to do ship. I don't know why they say you have to do a background check. I already thought I did that when I initially applied. So I got a boarding session, you know, to go to the next step. So once my background check comes back, then they'll be telling me when I'll be able to start doing shift and they'll send you all your stuff in the mail. So I'll tell you about that once that fully starts and begins. All right, bye.